Well, Coach Heck, we talked about last week you had a lead, wanted to try to put it away there late. What does it say about your group really taking a lesson from last week and not just hold on to that lead, but being able to add to it?
Right. I think you see us growing. I think the progress now has come to a point where we expect to win. We had two major losses in the last 10 days, and they were never phased. And that shows the progress that we've made, the toughness that we have in the program. That shows the belief in Coach Mallory's message, because that message filters down through all of us. He starts the message, and then it comes from every one of us, and to the coordinators, then to the position coaches, to everybody that's around this program, to you. You know the message, and what we stand for, and what we're going to be built on, and one man down, the next man up. And, we had to find production from other areas. We knew that. We knew we weren't going to replace Keys and Cove. I thought Titus did a heck of a job staying vertical and running hard in there. This is a great run defense now. We knew that going in. They were still, although their record didn't show it defensively, they were still numbers-wise one of the best defenses in the country now. And so we knew that we were going to have to do some things, mix some things up, and change the course of the game. And, Ryan, Dante Hendricks, just look at all those wideouts and how they stepped up. Look at Zach Larkin with a couple big catches in his first touchdown catch. And then up front, we're built up front. And when you're built up front, always good things happen.
Talked to Kevin Kachowski before the game, and he said, Luke, we're going to find out today how much it all starts up front.
Right.
What did you find out about that group today?
That they're really talented and really good, and they care about each other, and they play together. Look, you're talking about guys that they don't get a lot of credit and they don't get a lot of glory, but they are the heart of your team. Your offensive line and your defensive line, they are the heart and soul of your team. Every great program, every good program, every winning program has a hard-playing, tough defensive line and a hard-playing, tough offensive line that care about each other. And they care about each other on both sides, because those are the guys that go against each other every day, and they make each other better, and we have that.
The last three games, even though early on this year Youngstown struggled to defend the past three games combined they gave up 341 yards. I think they only allowed 35 completions combined. I don't know the final number off the top of my head here, but what did it say about your group to be able to throw the ball against a team that may have been a weak point early, but they've shown a lot of strength in being able to defend it?
I don't necessarily think it was a weak point. I think they had some different guys in there, and they're starting to get those guys back, and that's what you've seen. Look, this is one of the best defenses in the conference. This is one of the best defenses in the country. Okay, I think we have a chance to be that good. Okay, it wasn't that we were just running by them. I think our guys went up and made some plays. And our quarterbacks are really talented, and we got to keep them. Our offensive line does a great job of keeping them up. Our offensive line does a great job of allowing them to keep in the pocket and stay vertical in the pocket. And when that happens, good things happen to an offense. And we knew we had those capabilities, but when you got a running back like Jaquan Keys, and you're just grinding things out and grinding things out and grinding things out. Now we don't have that, so now the pressure fell. Ultimately the pressure falls on Ryan, and Ryan did a great job today, along with everybody else that was around him.
Finally, what's this win mean?
Well, everything. That's we're 4-4, and you look at, we were 2-1. We had two heartbreakers. We laid. Honestly, we laid an egg against Northern Iowa. We didn't play well. And then you come back with two heartbreakers, and there's no quit. So what does this win mean? This win means that the program is starting to stabilize, and Coach Mallory's message and everything that he's built this program on is starting to take hold. And now you see fighters, good or bad. You see fighters, and it starts with Coach Mal, filters down to Brad and I and Kevin, to everybody else. Our offensive staff today, everybody was working together to get us into the best situations. If you were to hear the talk between our offensive staff, but that's what Coach Mallory has built. The freedom to talk, the freedom to express ideas, the freedom to know that, hey, everything's valued. Everyone is valued. It's that next man up. Everybody feels valued here, and that's why you see this start to come together the way it is. So this win means everything.